Are you going to be fingered or eaten out for the rest of your life? You can only take one.
These popular trends are being sold to you as empowering and sexy, but in reality, they make you look cheap, desperate, and masculine. It doesn't matter how beautiful you are. If you do any of these, you will look trashy.
He was like, "You're gonna be naked tonight," and I was like, "Whatever you say, Daddy. Whatever Daddy says."
This is one of the most degrading habits women have glamorized. We've convinced ourselves that sharing the most intimate details of our lives is empowering and honest, when in reality, not everything needs to be public, and especially not the private aspects of your relationship. Oversharing doesn't just degrade you, it degrades your partner too. Nobody needs to know what happens between the two of you. Making those details public strips your relationship of its dignity. There's nothing elegant about exposing something that should stay intimate. And I'm not just talking about posting online. I'm talking about the women who do this in real life too. Oversharing simply because someone asked, or offering personal details no one needed to hear. You don't owe anyone access to your private life. Privacy is feminine. Protecting your relationship is feminine. A woman with standards knows that oversharing isn't confidence. It's a lack of boundaries. And nothing lowers your image faster.
But I think I'm pretty good at giving head. I have been told.
I'm not talking about the red pill nonsense that says the more men you sleep with, the lower your value is. I'm talking about self-respect. Casual intimacy screams cheap because it shows you don't value yourself enough to be selective. Giving someone that level of access when you barely even know them makes you look careless with yourself. And it doesn't matter if you've been dating for a month or even a few months. A title means nothing if you still don't know his character. A woman with self-respect takes her time. She's intentional. She doesn't give the most personal part of herself to someone who hasn't earned it. Treating intimacy casually makes you look like you have no standards for yourself. There is nothing elegant, feminine, or inspiring about giving yourself away easily. Self-respect is the real sign of elegance, and nothing looks cheaper than pretending intimacy doesn't mean anything. Lip syncing videos, story highlights of selfies of yourself, bikini mirror shot, gym thirst traps, these have all become so overdone that women refuse to accept the reality. Your social media is your reputation. You can make a great impression in real life, but the moment someone looks you up and sees a feed full of seductive posing and attention-seeking content, that becomes their entire perception of you. Your online image will always overshadow your real-life qualities because people believe what you show, not what you say. It's time to take accountability because truthfully, you cannot post sexually charged photos and videos and then act shocked when people sexualize you. You can't complain about not being taken seriously when your entire online presence is built around trying to look sexy. If you want to be viewed with respect, your social media has to reflect that. And whether you like it or not, the way you present yourself online is the loudest message you send.
That's like common sense, I fear.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Be so for real. Mind you, I fear I'm gagged. You should not be saying these out loud. They're meant for silly internet humor. Hearing someone use these phrases in real life is off-putting. It makes you seem immature and like an airhead. It comes across like you don't have your own vocabulary or your own voice. You're just repeating whatever you've absorbed online. Elegant women simply don't speak like this. And the truth is, you would never talk like this in front of someone you want to impress. So it shouldn't be part of your everyday vocabulary at all. You can repeat, "These are my real lips" 100 times, but it doesn't matter. Anyone with eyesight can see the filler. We've been so conditioned by social media that women now pretend clearly overfilled lips are natural, but the truth is obvious. The shape, the swelling, the way the lips sit on the face. You can spot filler instantly, and denying it just makes you sound delusional. There's nothing wrong with subtle filler. It can be beautiful when it enhances your features, but the moment it becomes noticeable, it cheapens your entire appearance. Instead of complimenting your face, your lips become the only thing people can focus on, and not in a flattering way. Overfilled lips are uncomfortable to look at, and even men openly say they don't find the exaggerated look appealing. It removes softness, balance, and femininity. If you choose to get filler, keep it subtle. The second it becomes obvious, it stops enhancing your beauty and starts overpowering it. Tattoos might be popular, but they will never be elegant and they will never be feminine. They instantly make your appearance look rougher and more masculine. Even the smallest tattoo adds a sharp edge to your look and disrupts a feminine silhouette. Tattoos also signal a lack of self-control. They've become so normalized that people forget how impulsive and easily influenced most tattoo decisions are. And because tattoos are everywhere now, choosing not to get any actually makes you stand out. It shows restraint, taste, and a sense of self that isn't driven by trends. If your goal is to look refined, soft, and feminine, tattoos work against that completely. There's nothing feminine or sophisticated about piercings. They look juvenile. A single ear piercing is classic. It frames the face softly and never goes out of style. But anything beyond that starts working against you. Multiple ear piercings, nose piercings, belly button piercings, they make you seem immature. They cheapen your appearance, and they give off a slightly vulgar, overly sexual vibe that clashes with femininity.
I feel like it's really fun and sexy. It's giving Mexican Barbie.
Sexy has become so oversaturated that it barely means anything anymore. When your clothes are too tight, too short, or too exposed, it really does degrade you. There's a big difference between looking attractive and looking desperate for attention. When everything is on display, people stop seeing you and only see your body. It instantly cheapens your appearance and makes it seem like you rely on shock value to feel noticed. Provocative clothing removes everything that makes a woman naturally captivating. Mystery, softness, subtlety, elegance. Instead of looking confident, overly revealing outfits make your presence feel loud, chaotic, and insecure. There's nothing wrong with dressing attractively, but when every outfit is skin tight or overly exposed, it stops being stylish and starts looking trashy. A flattering outfit should enhance your beauty, not compete with it. At the end of the day, the more you value yourself, the more your behavior reflects it. Elegance starts with the choices you make daily.